We're recording.
Well, on that note, Jeremy, tell us in as much detail as you can what happened last session.
No.
Do you have inspiration?
No, I'm just like
You could out.
moving my keyboard. Last session, we were entered into the Ahul territory and given parley with their leader, who is a sort of Jabba the Hutt type creature, who is just gorged on blood to the point of his tiny little bat feet could barely keep him up. At least that's how I saw him in my head. And basically they were worried about their blood treaty with Embla, where they sent sort of like lower income people to become blood servants to the Ahul here, and then sort of they were treated well within the society for that trade-off. And we attempted to convince them with some like, hey, you know, where are you gonna get your blood from? And then there's also the sort of this berserker barbarian who we try to sort of pump him up and like, oh, if you're not man enough to go take on the Drow, then what would it do? And we basically made a agreement that they could send some people to the front lines, and in exchange we could get some people from that were sort of staying in the outskirts of Stoneholm to come and be temporary blood servants to the Ahul, and also take care of the sort of secretly take care of the problem with that something's killing the Vole that they use for trade with Embla as well. So as we left Vore, sorry, yeah. And so where we left off, we were headed down into the cavern where they keep the Vore down deep. Sporelina spoke with some mushrooms. They're like, yeah, there's a lot of things shitting down here. We're not really sure what it is. And that I think that was the last thing that happened is we were headed down into the Vore cave.
Mushroom nutted, and then we were...
Oh, yeah. They were nutting on each other.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that crucial detail. All right, so you guys had all met with the Ahul leaders, and now you are just preparing. I think you're taking a short rest. Have you finished that short rest?
Yeah, I think we were pretty much done at the end of our session, and then we had to leave early.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, well, you may begin to do whatever you want to do. The caverns lead beyond the way, and you have to enter a specific kind of a fence to keep out any kind of wildlife or most wildlife, but you can head that way if you so desire. All right.
Yeah, I will.
Yep.
I'll suggest that Sporelina lead the pack since there's a lot of mushrooms down here, and that she knows her way best in the Underdark anyway.
Right.
Totally. Yeah, I get up, I bow to all my fellow mushroom friends, and then I start leading us down.
Right. So you guys begin heading down through the Ahul caves, passing many different Ahul creatures, as well as their blood servants, dwarven figures, and some that are humanoid as well, that seem to be living the life. They do look pale, of course, but they seem rather happy. And
Everyone
you
looks
guys,
pale down here.
that is true. So you enter through what looks to be a fence guarded by a few Ahul, and they let you through as you explain to them that you are to be let through to figure out what is happening in the hunting grounds of the Vore. And you know that this part of the underworld is just, it keeps descending, and who knows how deep it goes. The Ahul say that they just hunt enough until they gather what they need and then leave. They don't really go all the way down into these the crevices of this part of the underworld.
They're not like exploring or anything.
No, they only use it for what they need, and then they get out. They'd rather go back to their society and not have to worry about getting hurt. All right, so we are going to enter a skill challenge. But let me first describe what you see so that you can use that as your inspiration. As you walk past the gates and into this underworld area, you find yourself in what looks to be a cavern that just keeps on descending and descending. Small little bits of crystal are poking up out from the dirt road and dirt side, as well as the ceiling. The rock seems to harden a little bit as you get deeper and deeper. You must be getting close to bedrock and less so of the soil of the crust. As you continue going further down, you can hear the sounds of squealing pigs and other things making noises echoing through the caves themselves. Around you are many different kinds of mushrooms and myocid type things glowing, as well as giving off spores as well. And you continue going down to find that there are many different kinds of tracks, as well as feces and different signs of life down here. You aren't quite sure how deep this goes, but the echoing and the perception of the echoing leads you to believe that it goes quite far. And with that, we will enter a skill challenge, a DC of 18. We can all roll initiative whenever you guys decide. I will get the
Put your
initiative
tokens
back.
down.
And put your tokens down.
That's uncharacteristically high.
Cinnamoira is going to spend some time back with the Ahul until a later time. She'll catch up, though. Don't worry. All right. Let's go with Curtsy Boy. What are you doing for this skill challenge, DC of 18?
So I am going to try and listen to the Vores and see if they sound worried or if it's just kind of normal Vore squealing, and try to suss out where they are. Trying to use insight.
You know what? I agree with it. Insight, yeah, I was gonna say nature, but I think insight is a good one as well.
Because I'm trying to guess motive of the squeals, I guess.
Sure. All right. Beautiful. And with that, I will describe it at the end of the skills challenge. Kaelor. Kaelor. Yep. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. God. I think I was also gonna try insight because my other options are to deceive, insight, or persuade them. So I'm just gonna see if I can. God, yeah, that was just pretty
Disadvantage,
much what I
right?
was gonna do. Oh, why would it be disadvantage?
As he's
Because he already did. Yep.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, we are doing that.
Sorry.
Let's.
Do you only have 3 skills that you're proficient in?
It's those 4. I have insight, deception, intimidation, and persuasion.
Yeah, charisma characters for the win.
Yep.
I could maybe help him, I guess. If that's okay. I have speak of beast and leaf, so I could like try and interpret for you.
Okay. Could we do that? Could I oh god, but then I don't know what they're already doing. Like interpret like what they're saying and then I try to infer after you tell me?
Oh, like all I can do is I can talk to them. I can't understand a damn word they say to me, but if you want to try and talk to them, that's maybe an option. Unless Sporelina has something that could help with that, I think. She can talk to that kind of stuff.
Could I possibly hold my action for the skill challenge and see if I can piggyback off something else as we get towards the end of the round?
I'll allow it. I think that would be okay.
All right.
Elora.
All right. Well, I don't have any proficiencies that are really helping me out. So I will rely straight on my athletics. Then I will assume as we get deeper, there's thicker fungal vegetation, and I'll be at the front with my Vorpal Greatsword, cutting back the vegetation to clear our path.
Sure. All right, I like it. Okay.
Hell shit! I only had to roll a 10.
All right, Morrik.
So I guess, just to clarify, are there Vore, or whatever you want to say it, around us?
You hear it echoing through the cave. You don't see any readily.
Okay. Okay. I guess I kind of want to like move farther ahead of the group and like be stealthy to try and like get an idea of what's ahead of us, to try and see where they are, so that we don't spook them and cause some extra noise.
Okay. Are you going to use perception or stealth?
Stealth.
All right, go ahead.
Do I get advantage because of sound because I have the boots?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Not that I needed it.
Beautiful. Excellent. All right, Sporelina.
Okay. Nature or survival, your choice. I'm gonna start looking at all the different kinds of poo that are around us on our path and trying to decipher which kind of animals are around us and maybe hopefully find the predator that we're looking for.
All right, I like survival.
Sporely
Only-
is just crushing feces between her fingers and then smelling it.
It's only in nature if you eat it.
I do lick it.
For a fungus, it's probably good for you.
Yeah, I feel strong and great. Yeah, but you guys, because I am not, I can't be poisoned. I just eat everything I see.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Right. And back to Kaelor.
All right. So how far away do we seem to be from them, or can we just like hear it echoing off in the distance, like around the corner?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Um. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna try to disadvantage insight because I don't really got a whole lot of other options. It's heavy charisma lean.
Oof. Oof. All right. That is a failure with a natural 1. And we're going to go back to Kertz.
I wish I had known that. I would have used my perception. So I'm going to try and perceive, just see if we're anything above us looks suspicious, if we're passing by anything that might give us a few clues, or see if there's like cave-in or something that might be hiding some extra kind of maybe clues.
Okay. Perception check. 19. And there are our 4 successes and 2
Huzzah!
failures. And so I'm going to copy and paste. You guys are going to go right here. So, really quick. That insight, Kertz, as you try to listen as closely as you can to what these 4 are doing or trying to do, you understand a little bit about how animals communicate, and you can determine that these 4 seem to be riled up. Not in the sense that they're afraid, but in the sense that they are going to, in essence, charge or attack or something along those lines. And Elora, try as you might, the mushrooms get a little thick at some points, and you kind of whacks him over, and it just hits you in the chest a few times, and it just doesn't do you any good. But you're able to make a decent headway, but every now and again they fight back. Not intentionally, they just fall over
All right,
and
I'm very
get in the
familiar
way
with
a
a
little bit
fig
more.
mushroom.
Morrik, as you stealth ahead, you are able to stay as quietly as possible, scouting ahead to the best of your abilities. And with Sporelina's survival check, Sporelina, you're able to determine that there are multiple animals living within these caves. You detect the Vore themselves. Not only that, but with a survival check like that, you also determine that you know what a Vore footprint looks like in this dirt. You find one that is roughly 5 times the size of a regular Vore. And you know Vore to be around medium size, maybe a few 100 pounds.
Right. We
This
fought
one,
one and killed one. So
yeah, exactly. So you found footprints that look about 5 times the size of a normal Vore, but it's still a Vore footprint. On top of that, you find what looks to be tracks that are slithering snakes, in essence. You find them that they must be a snake of some sort, so that kind of track. And you find a track that you have never seen before with irregular claws. So normally when you look at bear claws or Vore hooves or whatever, it's very typical for every single hoof or foot to have 3 claws or 2 claws or whatever. Every single foot of whatever this creature is, the claws are completely different. There's things poking out of the side or going forward or going to the left or the right, and it's just very interesting. It's definitely 4-legged from what you can tell, and it's about the size, if not bigger, than the biggest Vore that you found. That is a few things that you were able to identify with that kind of survival check. Kaelor, you listen in just like with Kertz, but as you're trying to listen in, Kertz is in front of you, and he just farts really loudly, and it just really gets in your ears, and you just can't really hear as well. But Kertz was able to hear and insight a little bit better than you could. And Kertz, as you perceive and listen ahead, you can hear that these caves go on for quite a while, and you're able to determine that wherever you are, the Vore are probably further down before you hear what sounds like a squeal, and then a little bit of silence, and then you hear what sounds like movement away, so even further down, like something's running even further down, and thus you arrive in this part of a cavern where you find a very much gutted Vore surrounded by rocks and the cave walls and a few mushrooms. But what would you all like to do? I'm going to drop your tokens right here.
Sporelina, are you able to determine what kind of beast killed this thing by its wound?
I can absolutely try. First off, you see Sporelina, she was leaning down with a measuring tape, measuring the large footprints. One side says women's measuring tape, and it's accurate inches, and the other side says men's measuring tape, but it's actually centimeters, and it's inaccurate.
Okay.
It's the whole joke that women can't park because men always lie about what 8 inches is.
I see.
Okay, anyway. I will kind of kneel down beside this gutted Vore and try to kind of piece together its wounds to get a good picture of maybe the bite impression of the creature.
Can I assist with this?
Sure.
I am the
Yeah.
local medicine man.
Yeah, sure. This will be a medicine check.
Just a quick thing for you, Jesse. I don't know if it matters on this map or not, but Sporelina and I have 120 feet of dark vision.
Gotcha. Good to know.
Yikes.
All right, so with that 15, you're able to determine that the majority of this Vore looks like it has been bruised and bloodied, not because, or yeah, it was bruised and bloodied by a bludgeoning object And you also find what looks to be puncture wounds, but never from any kind of a like it's not a bite mark. It's definitely not bites. It's definitely not a claw like a slashing, but a puncture. And you've never really seen anything like this before, Sporelina. You're not quite certain what it would be.
I know what it is, but Kertz doesn't know what it is.
I don't
What
know,
is-
guys. This is something like I haven't seen before, but it seems really sketch.
If you
So
can
I'm
move, you can
disappointed
die.
that
Let's just go.
Cinna left me to be the only girl here today. Ew.
Well, isn't Elora a girl?
I meant out of our actual player.
Okay, all right. I'm just okay. Never mind. Like we can go get a wig and put that on top of Kaelor. I'm sure that'll look good.
Perfect. Is there seemingly footprints that look like they belong to the creature that gutted this thing that we can try and follow to track it?
You find a mess of footprints all around here. It's really hard to tell because it looks like a lot of traffic has come through here. It's just really, really muddled. Make another survival check. I'll put a DC 25 on it.
And from when I'm looking at the, she's looking over the wounds and everything. It doesn't look like anything from this creature was taken. Like it wasn't killed for
Dang it.
food or anything like that. It looks like it was just destroyed.
100%,
close.
Elora. That is completely accurate. And
And it
as
doesn't
you're
even
trying
look
to,
like this thing ate it, right? It just like killed it and went.
Yes, exactly, precisely. So as you guys are looking over this, and Sporelina, you're looking around the local area to see if you can figure out where these footprints and try to make sense of all of it, you do see a stream of water begin flowing from north to south, and then exiting in a small crack near the west side of this cavern, kind of cutting you off from the rest of the area. This water begins to glow a kind of a gentle red. It's glowing like an orangish red. It's not blood, certainly not blood, but it seems very strange to you that it's starting to just pop up here.
I would like to drink it.
All right, Kertz.
I stop him and I drink it instead.
I would like to stand 15 feet away from.
Move your tokens wherever you think you would be.
You know what they why they say that wild dogs are more dangerous than wild wolves.
I don't know why. Is this a joke?
Oh, wild wolves don't kill for fun.
All right, so Sporelina, you take a small little sip from this water,
Sampling.
a sampling, and just as you do, it's all illusory, and there's no water there. And as soon as you do, I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I bite.
Here I am about to jump in.
Do I get +5 from you?
Yeah, +5.
Yes.
All right, well, you completely pass as some sort of creature begins to slither out of the area from around the corner and is going to attack you. You see more creatures begin to come out from their areas now, and they are going to attack you. I am going to need you guys
It's mom.
to roll initiative.
Oh, I don't like that. Hey, I'm up.
Hey, nice there.
I don't know how Jesse let me have this shield. I really don't.
I'm surprised he didn't ask you how you have advantage yet.
No,
It
I
happens
think I
every
asked him
week.
like, oh yeah, I think I asked him the other week, so I know. Right. Ooh, wow, that is a good initiative. as these creatures begin to come out and emerge, you can see them. They are complete snakes with some sort of a face and a long tongue slithering out with hair coming out of the head on top of it. They do not look friendly, and they seem hungry. And
Trouble!
Kertz. I'm gonna
My
need
initiative didn't
you-
load in.
Ooh.
I don't know why it was my character was still selected with my health bar above it.
And your thing keeps rolling twice.
I know I'm kicking it a single time, but I don't know what's up with it today.
Got the gerblins in your keyboard.
Yep.
All right, Kertz, it is your turn.
It's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 25, 20, 25. I'm okay, I swear. And inflict wounds.
Natural 1 is always gonna miss.
Love that. It's a great way to start.
Yes, it is. Bonus action, stab.
All right.
Please God, not again.
A 17 will barely miss as this thing is fast. It moves right out of the way, dodging your spear or javelin, and it does not hit. Anything else?
Nope. I suddenly don't like my decision, though.
Right.
Your decision to move more than 10 feet away.
5,
do
10,
it.
15, 20, 25.
I
30,
mean,
35,
honestly, though,
40.
this is a very clever trap that they've devised where they create water so the Vore thinks that, oh, I can get a nice little drink here. And then it's like, haha, bitch, nope.
Wisdom saving throw for Curtsy Boy, please. As it tries, you feel yourself begin to fall sleepy. You are
Awesome.
fine with that. And this creature right in front of you, it is going to... Cool. It is going to make a bite attack as it tries to just... With a 7 plus 8. I don't think that's going to hit.
No, sir.
All right, Sporelina.
It's a me, a Sporelina. Okay, let's see. I just put a wall of fire in between Kertz and the rest of us, and I just say, good luck, Kertz. All right. Well, we might as well. I'm going to get my caps up, so...
You cut out.
Sorry,
Read.
no,
Yeah.
sorry. I put my caps up, so that's my action. And bonus action, I will throw a mushroom at the one in front of Kertz.
All right, go ahead and try. That'll definitely hit.
I'd be a little concerned if it didn't.
28 points of damage.
Force damage, yeah.
As Kurtz, you just try to jab, completely miss, and then boom, a mushroom just explodes right in the face of this poison Naga. Anything else, Sporelina?
I'm gonna move just a little bit so my friends can get around a little bit easier, but I'm gonna stay far.
All right. I rolled this guy late, but he or she 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and that is going to be another eye bite on Kurtz. Make a wisdom save. You feel very sleepy. Everyone, you're fine. Kaelor, it is your turn.
I've been waiting for this. Okay, here we go. We are going to be casting a fireball. It's going to be targeting. Wait, these guys moved a wee bit. Yeah, here looks good.
Okay.
Oh, bring the pain. Bring the pain.
Yeah, it's gonna get all of them. All right. Luckily, they have a +8 to Dex. 1, 2, 3, 4. +8 is a 16, so 2 of them. Yeah, the last 2. These bottom 2 will not do well. The other 2 will do fine. Fireball, 28 points of damage. So these guys take half, 14, as it just explodes in these poison Naga's face. These two are able to dodge without much of an issue, but these two take the full brunt of it. Anything else, Kaelor?
That is it. I'm out of fancy sorcerer points, so I'm going to. I will strategically hide behind the strong lady, and.
We had a short rest. Do you get any back on a short rest?
No, sorcerers
Okay.
don't. That we don't get the points or the spells.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, was that for your golem?
Yeah, I forgot to roll him in because I don't have a token for him, so I just.
Oop, I'm so sorry. And then
It's
I
all good.
will roll that. He'll be later on anyway. All right. Spirit Naga is going to rush forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And that is going to... it's going to look at Sporelina because Sporelina was definitely the person who just did some damage. And Kaelor too? Sporelina's right there. All right. I bite. I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw from you. And as you feel yourself panicking, you do not panic. And you are fine. Elora, it is your turn.
That's a me. All right, we're gonna go. Let's see here. I saw Sporelina's hand pass through this illusory water, so
You did cut out just
straight up to this fucker here. And we're gonna go ahead. You know what? They're throwing spells. We'll throw a spell right back at them. I'm gonna go ahead and do a Memento Mori and do a Mummy Scream it.
All
So
right.
I think I could hit probably 3 of them with the cone. So let's
Sure.
do these 3 here.
All right, and that is a charisma saving throw. They have a +8 to charisma. 1, 2, 3. So
That's 7.
fail, pass. This guy's gonna fail, or yeah, this guy right in front of you is gonna fail.
Okay, and then bonus action. I will go ahead. You know what? I'm going to cast. That'll be it. That'll be my turn.
All right, and this spirit Naga is gonna come over here, and I bite on Kertz. I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw as you feel yourself fall sleepy.
Man, you're really picking on me here.
And it's going to fail. This creature is going to rescend back over here behind a pillar. And this one is going to aim for Elora. I bite. I'm going to need a wisdom save as you feel yourself getting sleepy. Ooh. Elora, your eyes get heavy as you fall asleep. And this creature is going to get over here and get behind this little corner right here as best she can. And Morrik, it is your turn.
Shit. way to ruin my plans right away, Jersey. Okay. So no me gusta nada. We are going to say the fuck away. Hope that everybody else can handle this really well, but
He just leaves. It's like, bye guys.
bye. I'm gonna take a shot at the one that's on Kertz because that works well. But first, before doing so, I'm going to cast Hex, which I can't remember exactly what it does, but I'm going to do that. 1 extra D6 necrotic when I hit them. And choose one ability you can cast. Ability checks made with the chosen ability. I'm gonna say Dex.
On who?
Oh, sorry. The one that Kertz is with.
All right.
So their Hex.
Is there a save or no?
It's just checks. It's not saving.
No.
It's just
Yeah. it's
Yeah,
just
I never know really what to do that for. We should talk about that at some point, but gonna hit him with that oath bow, cause fuck your shit. Oh
Ooh.
no. Oh no.
14, unfortunately, is not going to hit.
Alright. Well, fuck. 5, 10, 15. Is there a way that I could... If I go 5, 10 to get to here, am I able to pull Elora away from that thing? Movement,
That would
or
be an
is that-
action.
I thought
I
shoving
think
was
I would
an action,
allow.
not
Yeah, I think I would
moving.
allow grabbing and pulling, but that's half your movement speed after that.
Yeah, that's fine. So I've used 10, so I can go like 10 feet away.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go 5, 10 with my body. So, yeah.
And because she is stunned, does not get an attack of opportunity.
Cool. That's it for me.
All right, Bone Golem.
Okay, seeing Mama go down.
Not mom.
Mama. Tier 2, blah, 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 blah. So it has a reach of 15 feet and is 3 attack. And the grappler feat. Ooh, buddy. It's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. And it is going to reach out and it is going to attack the...
All right. (26, 26, 21 will all hit.
All right. Yeah. And then,
Oh, are your bone golem secret rolls?
yeah, it's something. It's because of the way that Beyond 20 rolls from off of character sheet.
Ew.
And bonus action, nothing to absorb. I don't have any other bonus actions. Oh, I do. I gaze. Look at. I'm gonna look at the one that that put me to sleep, and it needs to make a wisdom save.
All right, this is a +9. Oops, ignore that D100. 12 plus 9, it saves.
Yeah, that is it.
All right. And back at the top of the round, the Spirit Naga does not like this Bone Golem, and so the Spirit Naga is going to cast Cloud Kill on it. This is going to be a 20-foot radius.
Fucking excuse me.
Oh yeah, this is a bad spell.
Thinking that maybe this creature is affected by Cloud Kill, although we all know it's not. But the creatures around it are. So I'm gonna need Cloud Kill. Hold on, let me look. When a creature enters the spell area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn. So we'll cover that during Kertz's turn. This creature is going
Love how
to
I
be
adjusted that just to make sure you got you in there, Kurt.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. As it descends back into the cave and around a corner to continue concentrating. There we go. That should help you. And Kurtzy Boy, it is your turn, and you're going to need to make a con save.
I think you're targeting me.
Maybe. That is going to be, you just barely saved. You're going to take half damage, and that is going to be 14 points of damage. Thank you so much. It is your turn.
Hang on 1 second. Okay. I'm going to get out of this and go 5, 10, 15-ish, since it's a circle on squares. And we are going to... Yeah, second level guiding bolt on the Naga in front of me.
So that is a ranged attack, right?
Yes.
As a ranged spell, so it has disadvantage, which is a 27, so it hits no matter what. But that is 23 points of damage, and the next attack on it
Is
will
that
be
an
an advantage.
And that is my turn.
Beauteous. As this Naga is going to...
Or you're not going to use your javelin.
No, I have limited uses of the double attack left.
Oh.
Right, this Naga does not like this bone golem, and it is going to cast this spell on the bone golem. And I'm going to need a con save.
It's immune to necrotic damage, so it'll.
It is not just immune.
Oh, well, it's already full health.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
It says
spirit,
nothing.
the Naga cocks its head and realizes it fucked up. 5, 10, 15, 20,
fucked
25,
up.
30, 40,
Could have fucked up
50,
a lot
35,
more
40.
later if it didn't.
We're gonna
Right.
destroy all your eggs, you little bitches. We'll find them.
And this spirit Naga is going to turn around behind you, and I'm going to need a con save from Kertz. You take full 40 points of necrotic damage. Sporelina.
Jesse, did I just do something to make you mad?
Please just tell me. Did I do something?
This isn't the real
You
Curse
used the
character.
wrong font. Use the wrong font during your
I don't know if
PowerPoint.
anybody is
No.
reminded about this, but make sure you have your maneuvers and stuff ready too from the other last week or the week.
Your maneuvers, secrets, innovations, all that.
Yep. I don't. All of my stuff is utilitarian. It's not like combat based. So
There you go.
Yeah, I'm still confused with mine.
Same. We'll
have to
talk
read
about it
'em
later.
a little bit.
okay. I am gonna throw a cap at the stunned one above me.
Oh, this one. All right.
That one first.
That'll hit.
Big damage. Come on.
Oh! Holy shit.
There it is, baby.
All right, as you just rip open a huge gash into its scales, it is just alive, but barely. Anything else?
It's weird that the dice on my screen say 6 and a 2.
I see a
Double
6 and a
sixes
6.
for me.
Oh, mine says 6 and a 2. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw my second cap at the one with the orange dot on it below me.
All right, spend that spell slot, roll that attack. That'll hit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a wisdom save from that Naga as well.
This is a +9. It saved.
Okay. It still takes 40 damage.
40 points.
Ooh, that is a
Excellent.
DC 20 con save.
All right, anything else, Sporelina?
I think that's what I got.
All right, Kaelor.
Is that
Oh
a
boy.
concentration check for that guy?
It most certainly is. Thank you for reminding me. And he has a +7, which is a 16
Oh,
plus 7.
good.
That'll be 20.
Good try, though. Good job.
Thank
All right, Kaelor.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, let's see. So we are going to. So how nested in the corner is this guy? Or I'm guessing I can't really tell from over here.
Exactly. You'll have to go this way if you would like to see them.
Okay, okay. Yeah, let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this difficult terrain?
No, it's illusion.
Okay. Six. Okay. Can I see anything now, or is the bone golem in the way?
You cannot see anything. The area is heavily obscured where the cloud kill is.
Okay. Okay. Do. Can I see this boyo?
I'll say yes. They'll have a +5 to their AC though.
Well, I ain't got a whole lot of other options, so you know, we're just going to. Oh, you know, since I'm probably gonna miss, let's give it a good old firebolt and hope that turns out well for me, and then call
Give
it
a 5% chance, and look at that! That'll hit. Roll damage.
All right.
17 points of fire damage taken by this Naga. Excellent. Anything else?
That's gonna be it. I'm just gonna be chilling next to the death cloud.
All right. Kaelor, in D&D Beyond, click on Beyond 20, and you can mess with the settings. I think it's somewhere in there. That might be your double rolling. This guy is stunned. He ain't going to move until the end of Elora's turn. And Elora, it is your turn. You take damage at the beginning of the turn, so I'm going to need a con save from you, Elora. Oh.
Wow. Jesse's sad.
You say if you take half damage, you take 11 points of damage, and you are awoken
Florida.
before your turn.
I take 5 damage.
Ah, okay.
And then I will use half of my movement to get up.
Okay.
Can I use one of my attacks to shove Morrik?
Okay.
I'm going to shove him out of the cloud kill.
Sure. Morrik, do you defend?
Fuck no.
You are easily pushed 5 feet.
5, 10. Fuck it, back in the cloud kill. We'll do this. I'm gonna use
Hold your breath.
Oh, well, I don't breathe, but I don't think for cloud kill that makes a difference.
I thought it does. I thought you could hold your breath for cloud.
Creatures are affected even if they hold their breath or don't
even
need
if
to
they
breathe.
hold their breath.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like necrotic poison. Yeesh, I get one more attack, so we'll go ahead.
Nice.
That'll definitely hit. All right. Is that necrotic?
The radiant is necrotic, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Ooh. Oof.
And, well,
It is
I was
barely
gonna
alive.
Put a point of tattoo in there too,
All right. Go
just
ahead.
because I'm fucking fuming at this point. Where the fuck did my tattoo? Blood Fury tattoo. There it is. Last point I got. Going next.
How would you like to kill this spirit or this poison Naga?
Straight up into its belly and then just like rip it from stem to sternum.
Excellent. All right. Anything else?
Let's see. Bonus action. Can't harness divine power. Divinity is not gonna make any difference. So no, I'm good. Oh, actually. God damn it. I'm still learning my maneuvers. I'm gonna go ahead and the one behind Kertz, I'm gonna use Gaze of Conviction on.
He hasn't moved yet. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Then the one that attacked me before, I'm just gonna use Gaze of Conviction on and have him make a wisdom save.
Okay, this is a +9. That's gonna save.
And that doesn't do anything.
They're killing
All
their
right.
saves.
Yeah, they got really good mental.
This spirit Naga's gonna come out and blight Curtsy Boy with con save. Con save,
God.
please.
Kurtz is getting fucking rocked.
They have a lot of spell slots, or they could just
Yes,
use
they
that shit at
do.
will.
Nope, it's all spell slots. You take full points of damage as this poison Naga is going to slither back into its side part of the cavern.
Kurtz, I don't know what you did, but you need to just apologize to Jesse.
I don't know what I did.
Did you? Oh, we should have sent Jesse Valentine's. I feel bad now.
All right, this creature is going to point itself at Sporelina, and I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw.
Just out of my range.
Yeah, it's alright. I think I'll be okay. Maybe. Do. A 20?
That'll pass. You are not charmed, and this creature is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 as it tries to slither away as best as it can. And all right, Morrik.
After getting pushed out of the cloud kill, be able to take a breath. I see that there's a shiny little aura around this one here. So, that's the one that has the hex on it as well. So I'm gonna take my shot there again.
Sure. 24 will hit. 16 piercing. You do get sneak attack.
Yep. So sneak attack is the second number. So it's 10. So it's 16 plus 10 plus another additional d6 of hex damage, which would be 4. And his thing goes away.
Right.
So 30 total.
Beautiful. Anything else?
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Please move.
The what?
Please move.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the hell out of there. But I'm gonna do the tentacle next to this one.
Which one cast Cloud?
It is behind a pillar currently.
Okay.
It's hiding.
Yeah.
All right, the tentacle 18 will hit as your tentacle emerges. Zoop. And I'm gonna put a little thingy here.
I need to read this thing. It says you place a curse until a spell ends. You deal an extra whenever you hit it with an attack. So this counts, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Is it once per turn, or is it just whenever?
Until a spell ends. Here, I'll display it, or whatever you cast it, or I don't know what it is.
You have to do
Oh,
VTT. There you go.
Display.
Yeah, it's whenever you hit. Roll another d6.
Okay. Well, it did. So 4.
Right. Beautiful. Bone Golem and Morrik, you're welcome to move.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Bone Golem. He's gonna move up to this guy.
30.
And first attack he's gonna use to grapple.
Athletics check. Yeah. Guess what they're not good at?
Well,
That is
neither is
a-
he apparent.
Oof. Nope. Okay. All right. That was your first attack.
Second attack, grapple.
Slippery snake.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh,
well, there.
don't worry. It's okay.
Is the cloud kill poison or necrotic?
It is
Poison.
These guys are probably immune to poison, so I'm not gonna just pull him into the poison. But I have him grappled, so I get advantage on attacks now because he has the grapple.
Mhm. He was also being flanked in case you cared.
Oh well, I shouldn't have fucking grabbed him then.
17 will unfortunately miss.
Slithery little snake bitch. Well, I have him grappled, so he ain't going anywhere. And that is, yeah, that's gonna be my.
All right, this poison Naga
Hey,
is going to.
bonus action. Can he gaze at this guy? See, just a wisdom save. Maybe he'll roll shit.
Sure. Natural 20.
Yeah.
That's
As is life.
the opposite of shit.
All right, this creature is going to pop out, and it is going to look at Elora, and is going to make a ranged attack. As a spit of arrow is going to shoot, and that is not going to hit you, so I'm not even going to bother. And that is Kertz. It goes wide, and just you hear psst of acid behind you as it hits behind you. Kertzy boy.
This one's grappled,
Yes.
so it can't make attacks of opportunity.
It can still make attack of opportunity.
It's just its speed is 0.
Yeah, exactly.
No, okay. Yeah, I realized I probably shouldn't do that anyway. So this is on myself.
Kertz
I was
touches
at-
himself.
I was at
You touch myself when I think about you.
2 hit points.
Yep.
Woo!
Yeah, I was gonna say that
Nice.
a couple times there.
Yeah, that's my turn. That's all I can do.
All right. This one is going to come over here and is going to aim at Sporelina. I'm going to need a Wisdom saving throw or be dominated.
Kinky.
Sporelina's gonna choose to fail.
Ooh.
Okay. All right.
No whammies. No whammies.
Natural 1. That's a whammy. All right. You have a telepathic link, and it begins to tell you in common tongue, undercommon, sorry, that attack the person behind you. That is going to be Elora, as it slithers back behind the pillar. This Naga is grappled. It doesn't like being grappled, and is going to... What can it do? It saw Cloud Kill, doesn't do anything. It saw Blight, won't do anything. And it will command Wisdom save from the Bone Golem. Drop. It tells you, drop me.
Sure. Does it need to understand the language?
What's your intelligence?
3.
It does not understand.
Yeah.
If it's below 4, it doesn't understand. That
He
was a
only
waste.
understands mom. That's all
Yeah.
he's got.
Mom.
All right. Well, that was a waste. Sporelina.
I'm gonna throw a cap at Elora.
Put a cap in my ass.
Oh, that's the... No, that's to hit. There you go.
Yeah,
Alright,
that'll
roll
hit.
damage. Wow, you were
20,
doing
okay.
like 40 points of damage earlier.
It's like the dice know this is wrong!
Do you have any spell slots left?
Yes. Oh, you know what? I'll have this as my bonus action. I'm assuming you want Sporelina to be mean about it.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'll use that as my bonus action, so that'll be 1 spell slot, and then I'm going to use another spell slot and cast Gust of Wind on this side of the Cloud Kill, so it blows back over everybody.
Nice. For the record, you only hate Elora. Like you don't hate everyone. You just hate Elora. You want to attack Elora.
Oh, okay, just Elora. Then I wouldn't do that. I'll just hit her again then.
Sure.
I don't have anything to break you out of that.
17.
Just 17 hit?
Miss.
Okay, cool.
Misses.
Oh, thank God. I don't have anything. Wait, do I get a save at the end of my turn?
You can use your action until the next turn. Each turn. It makes a new wisdom saving throw against the spell. Oh, every time. No, you do not take. You do not make a wisdom save. You
Yeah, I
can
need
move.
you to hit me, I bet. I
You
need
can
you
move.
to hit me. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna move, I guess, towards Elora. You just see my eyes glazed over. I mean, I just hit you with my mushrooms. You're like, what the fuck, bitch?
All right, Kaelor.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, we're gonna try to zap this one. There we go.
Ray of Sickness. As you cast this spell, you realize that these things were spitting poison and acid and is unaffected.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna waltz over 2, 3, 5. This way and hang out over here for a second.
All right. This poison Naga is dead, so ain't nothing gonna happen. Elora, it is the beginning of your turn. Also, the box should end right there. It's 20 by 20. So you are good, Elora.
Well, alrighty then. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna do an unarmed attack against Sporelina for my first.
Okay. What do you say to her when you do this?
Snap out of it, bitch!
24, that'll hit.
Yeah.
Sporelina, make a wisdom saving throw and take 9 points of
Okay.
damage.
Okay.
You are
Oh.
snapped out of it.
That was my good side!
I'm sure you'll perk right back up. Just eat some more of that poop. 9 points. We're gonna hopefully finish this.
$28 will hit. 20 points, 27. Unfortunately, it does not finish them off, but they look pretty bad.
I'll put a smite.
All right. How would you like to do it?
Just bonus action. I do not have very many bonus actions that I can draw upon. We're gonna go ahead and set up a blinding smite on our sword for our next attack.
Right, you're concentrating on this, yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. This Naga is going to come out and is going to... It already cast that. It has another one. Sweet. Make a con save, please, Curtsy boy. As a
Dear
natural...
God.
Kertz is down.
All right. Are you down? Kurtz, are you down?
I thought I unmuted myself. Yeah, I am. I am down.
All right. So that was that light is going to run back.
I was like, oh no, he's in real life too. Shit.
This Naga is going to come up here and attack Sporelina with a blight. Make a con save, please. 20, you are good. You take half damage, please, as you
Okay.
feel this blight come over you. And Morrik.
Oh, jeez.
What kind of damage is blight?
Necrotic.
Necrotic, right? Okay.
Okay, well, I know that there's this one here, and there's one back here that I know of because I was in a different position before. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ooh. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ah, shit. There's no way. No way. What is... I don't have a healing potion. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, sure. I will, I'm gonna go... 5, 10, 15, 20... 25, 30... And then... Jeez, this isn't great at all for us. I'm gonna recast my what do you call it? The little tentacle boy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna recast it instead next to this one. So I'll use my third out of fourth uses for that. Swing with that dude. Bonus action.
17 will miss.
Wonderful. And as an action, this is not great. I'll just shoot this one for now. Same one that I tried to attack.
That'll
And
definitely hit.
I don't believe I get sneak attack, even though I'm a swashbuckler. I think I need to be a melee attack. I will double check though.
You need an ally next to it, and I don't know if your
No,
tentacle is a
Swashbuckler
creature.
gives me some other stuff.
Yeah, Swashbuckler, if he's engaged in melee combat with it alone, then he gets.
You don't need advantage on the attack roll to use your sneak attack against a creature if you are within 5 feet and no other creatures. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So no, that's it.
All right, Bone Golem.
Mama. Hold on, I'm just trying to see if I could to protect Kertz, but I don't think so. I'd be standing on his corpse. Here. We're gonna go here. First, I'm gonna gaze. Wisdom.
+9. That is a 10.
That is a failure. He is paralyzed. So we're gonna do 3 attacks with advantage and crit.
If they hit, you could roll 2 natural ones. They all hit.
So 11, so 22, 27 for the first hit, 14, 19 for the second hit, and 13 for the third.
Barely alive. When I say barely, I mean 4 hit points.
And that is its turn.
All right. This poison Naga is going to come out. It assesses the situation really quickly, and it is going to blight on who would it be?
On the bone golem, of course.
Yeah, they probably saw it though. Morrik would need a con save.
Oh, a con save. I'm
You
definitely
go,
not
+5.
within. I'm not within 10 feet of you. So...
Yes, you are. Can't you see my?
Yes, you are. That's where the red.
You're in the red.
Oh, I am the orange one, not
Yep.
the yellow one. Got
Indeed.
it. Con save, you said? Okay.
Wow.
Nice.
Think you
Didn't
save,
need
so
it.
you take half damage. 14 points of damage to you. And Kertzy boy, I'm gonna need some saving throws.
That's safe. Keep it private.
Keep it private. Hold your
working on it.
privates.
Yeah, get back to me.
All right, getting back to you. Don't worry, you'll have more death fails in a second. This creature is going to come over here and is going to aim at Kertz with a. It's a ranged attack. So it's gonna
He's
have
already
disadvantage.
down. That's so cheap.
He still sees breathing though. All right, so this is gonna be with disadvantage, but this is a +8 to hit you, Kertz. Wow!
Oh!
Wow!
Nice.
It was not meant to be.
And there's the gone.
All right, Sporelina.
Well, obviously, I'm gonna go ahead and healing word my friend. I'm gonna move over first. Hold on, sorry. Excuse me, Bone Golem. Did we name him? I think it's Ted.
Barry.
Excuse me,
Barry.
Ted.
It was
Oh,
Barry.
Barry.
It's
Oh,
Barry.
that's right, Barry. Yeah, so I will healing word our friend here.
All right.
Plus a D4. Hello. There you go.
I'll take it.
So 17, yeah. So at least it gets your ass up. And then bonus action, I will throw a cap at the one that's got the orange dot on it, because I got a bone to pick with that one. Or a cartilage vertebrae. I don't know if these things have bones. Ooh, I don't think that hits. 17.
17 will not hit.
Bummer. What a waste. Okay, that's my turn.
All right, Kaelor.
Tyler,
Kaelor.
I'm from the deep. Think you're muted unless you're not.
Or he's sleeping.
Sorry.
Sorry.
For some reason, I was hearing Taylor, and my brain was just tuning it out.
Tyler.
Taylor. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna go 1, 2. Oh God, there's a snake. Oh God, kill it with fire. We're gonna kill him with fire, cause that's all I got in my box of tricks right now. We're gonna throw it right over here.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, why is it? Oh, okay,
Fireball.
no, that's the
Did you meant firebolt or fireball?
fireball.
Oh, I thought you had no more spell slots. Okay, cool.
No. I had no more of the spell point thing, so I can't do the fast cast or any shenanigans. Yeah.
Well, this one failed, and this one auto failed. That damage looks pretty good. How would you like to kill this guy?
Oh. It's coming in. It's coming in for Morrik, but oh no, it's barbecued. It's roasted from the back and it's falling forward. There's tasty snake.
Snake is delicious.
Oh god, tasty barbecue snake.
All right. And with that, that Naga is very much dead. Anything else, Kaelor?
That is it.
All right.
Oh, does that one have to make a con save?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
16.
That is a +7, 17.
This barely passes.
All
that's
right.
me.
It's a you.
Oh, let's see. I think it's closer to this one. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. And I pass over Kertz. I'm going to be like, get your ass up, soldier! And then 25, 30.
Coughing up blood.
It's not a good time to take a nap, Kurt.
All right. Let me just check. I'm going to use Stunning Assault on this guy. So, no attack.
That'll hit.
All right, so he needs to make a. Okay, hold on. Con save.
It's going to be a +7. I think it fails.
Yeah, it's so it is stunned now until the end of my next turn. Plus, Blinding Smite goes off. Where the fuck? Hold on, sorry. I don't use this ever. And it makes another con.
+7. As if pass.
Okay, so it's not blinded. And then we're gonna go ahead and hit again with advantage because. Nice, thanks for that advantage. And I'm gonna go toss a. I got the spell slots. We're gonna go.
All right. First off, 20 points of damage. That's another 20 points. Excellent. You're just slashing through this carcass. Anything else?
That is my full.
All right, Mork. Nope. Naga, who is stunned. Mork's turn.
All right. Done with these fucking bastards. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so Tentacle Morrik is gonna go here. He gonna lay down to schmack. That looks like that. Which one had the hex? It was
This one who's dead.
It was this one over here. Okay, well, that's a thing I forgot about, but that's fine. We're gonna We're gonna do sharpshooter on that one. That's below. So.
All right.
Might as well try and get it done. So. There's
Oof.
Oh yeah, definitely. Right.
That's like twice it's happened to you, hasn't it? That's fucked up.
Yeah, something like that. Alright, other than that, I'm going to go 5, 10, 15. That's, oh no, 20, 25, 30. Should still be within 60 feet. Yep, okay. That's it.
All right, Bone Golem.
Gaze at this fucker. Wisdom.
It's gonna be a +9. 18.
Oof, okay, not paralyzed, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and do a swammy swam.
Okay. 25, 10, 11. One will hit, 16 points of damage.
Fucking piece of shit ass motherfucker. Yep, that is.
Con save. 3 + 7 is a 10. It saves.
That's, yeah, just barely saves.
All right, and it is now its turn. It sees the cards in front of it, and it's bailing. 5, 10,
Attack
15,
of opportunity.
20, 25, 30. Yep, make your attacks of opportunity. Tentacle, yeah, I don't know if you get a... I don't think you do. As a 17
misses.
will miss. Curtsy boy.
Uh, 15, 20, and we're going in with inflict wounds. And I'm not muted. Thank you, God. And that be my turn.
Great. And 27 will definitely hit. And so that was your turn. 19 point. Oh, yes, it's stunned. So yeah. All right, this Naga's turn. It sees the cards in front of it. It is bailing at this point. 5, 10, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. And Sporelina.
You can run, but you can't hide, bitch. We moving, we're grooving. I think that might be too far for my spores. Hold, please.
You have a wall.
Yerp. Okay. Yeah. I don't know exactly what this looks like. I'm gonna put up a wall in front of them. What flavor shall we do? Which one do I have prepared? Because that's really what's gonna determine. Wildfire! Okay. Yep. Okay, we're gonna create a wall of fire right in front of both of them.
Okay.
With the fire obviously pointing at the one that's the furthest. And I believe that is a con save, maybe?
Yes.
Dexterity save, I'm sorry.
Yep, that is a +6, I believe.
So that's a fail.
16? Yep.
Let's see, what's the damage on those things? Okay. So that's
15?
kind of shitty, but
Oof.
yeah, 15
It
fire
passed its
damage.
con save. Anything else?
No.
All right.
I think it's
Kaelor,
just gonna chill there.
Hey.
you're concentrating, right?
Yes, I believe that is a concentration. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Kaelor.
All right. Got. Oh, hi there. Okay, I think this is my last spell slot of this level. Let's see. Oh, no, I already used up the last one. Okay, no more fireball. Yeah, guys, you want some darkness? Maybe some white staff blindness and deafness? I thought I had that one fireball left, but I don't.
I would prefer you not. There's plenty wrong, Jesse.
Just say
There's one.
We
And
got we got to
What?
complete the task that we were sent down here for.
how do you know these ones are the ones that killed the Vore?
I'm feeling very confident because they have a bite, and they have like holes that were kind of similar to the Vore.
Okay.
There's
So-
With your
also,
survival check, you would know it's not.
yeah, there was those weird traps.
Did any of y'all talk to these things?
They have not. No one's talked to them yet.
No? Okay. I'm just gonna keep shooting fire at the nearest one.
As is what life should be. This
Did the
one right
double roll
here.
Get turned on yet?
We started. I don't think it's a double roll. I think it's something weird with the way you're clicking, or maybe you're beyond 20 needs to get up.
Or you, instead of using your mouse, do you have like a pad? Use a different mouse or something. Maybe it's your mouse.
Maybe.
Anyway, 27 will hit. Roll damage. $11 points of
Because
damage. Beautiful.
It's not like double rolling your damage. It's only when you're doing stuff from DnD.
Yeah. So that's weird. All right, Kaelor. Anything else?
That's it.
Elora.
All right, we're in a fucking.
Is he talking? Because I don't hear him.
Sorry, yeah, we're gonna destroy this thing.
All right, 20 plus another 25. Anything else? How would you like to kill it?
As Kertz rolls up and touches it, I see the spot that starts to decay into the necrotic, and then just one slice opens it up, the second slice opens it up parallel or perpendicular, and then I just drop the sword, reach in with both hands, and just tear it apart.
Excellent. Anything else?
We're gonna go ahead. Fine. That is. Can't see either of them from here, so no, that'll be. If I ended here, could I see one of them? Never mind, it's not gonna be within 30 feet. Doesn't matter. That is my turn. I'm gonna use my bonus action to regain his.
All right, Morrik. You see them trying to flee around the fire wall. Are you going to do anything?
Sporelina just looks at you and say, maybe we should just let him go.
Are you fucking kidding me? Let's see, how fast can your boy move? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is just for one. Do I have line of sight on these guys at this point? Yes,
Yeah.
I tried,
Actually-
Jesse.
No, Morrik don't give a fuck. He's gonna move another 60 feet or 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna take a shot at this one.
All right, the far one.
Yeah, it doesn't matter for me.
All right,
Ah, shit.
17 will miss.
That's it.
All right, this one gets shot at as it
Skip my
gets
bonus.
lit on fire. Huh? Yes, I did.
You son of a bitch.
It was intentional.
20 feet. E-big slope. He is going to sacrifice just a wee bit of his max HP. And he's going to hurl a bone cluster.
Ew.
As it takes a piece of itself out from itself. You only roll the damage. Roll the
Yeah,
attack.
for some reason it's not.
All right, 20. That'll hit. I assume you're hitting this one.
Yeah, 12 bludgeoning. And
All right.
He's reduced by 12, and bonus action, he is going to gaze at that one that he hit.
As a 15.
15 just passes. So he's going to let go of the rest of his multi-attack because I don't want him to give away too much HP.
All right. And this Naga sees that it's still getting attacked, is going to turn around. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Die with honor!
30, 35. Nope, it's not going to get that close. It's going to get right up to here. And now it is going to make a ranged attack. Spit poison. And I'm going to need Morrik. That is a 20.
Let's go.
Make a con save.
Con save.
This is going to be bad if you fail.
Oh.
Oh, you did not fail. You take half damage. So I'm gonna roll it. So you take half of it.
Oh my
You take-
fucking god.
Holy fuck. 20
That is-
d8? Oh my
well,
god.
it's 10. It's really 10 d8, but
Oh, it's
because you
10
got a
d8,
natural
okay.
20,
Okay.
but because you saved, you take half. So I really just should have rolled a 10 d8. So that is 42 points of poison.
Okay.
Kertz.
Okay.
Pretty boy.
Got to unmute myself once again.
I thought you were pooping.
What a
You're
noob.
acting like this is your first week. Come on
5,
now.
10, 15.
Get on your game.
Listen, I haven't eaten anything today. I've just been trying to get food. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, okay. Chucking the javelin.
36 will hit. 10 plus. Beautiful. Anything else?
That is all I can do.
19, it saves. All right. This one is going to slither on over back to where Morrik is, make a ranged spell attack, get another natural 20. I'm just kidding. 16, Morrik, does that hit?
16 does not hit.
All right, you dodge the spit. Sporelina.
Your mom's a hoe. I'm gonna throw a cat to the one to the left and then the one to the right.
Gotcha.
Sorry. Okay.
Miss.
Dear God.
Wow. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off a cliff.
All right.
Right.
While you do that, Kaelor's turn.
Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. The one on the left gets caught by the fire bolts.
Bo?
Natural 1, miss.
Wow.
What the fuck?
That's like the 6th natural one for this combat.
Jesse paid off the people who rolled 20.
I'm going to sulk over here to my friends with my head in shame. And that's it.
We're gonna go ahead and scream at you. Do a bloodshot.
That'll hit. All
As
right.
blood comes streaming out of my eyes and steams over its body, and I will take.
How would you like to kill it?
It's opening its mouth to spit again, and I instead spit my blood into its mouth, and you just see steam coming up, and its eyeballs start melting from the inside, and it dumps on the.
All right. Excellent.
And
Oh, go ahead.
then Yeah, I have 3 points left of my exertion points, so I am going to
Save it.
attempt. Well, I can gain them back. Gain gaze of conviction on this fucker and wisdom save.
2 plus 8.
Nice.
Woo!
It is compelled to attack me on its turn. It moves toward me and it makes as many attacks as it can against.
All right, Mork.
I'm gonna do the smart thing and move my hex from the dead person over to this guy.
Okay.
Left. So he's hexed. I'm gonna move inside 5, 10, 15, just so that maybe 20, so that Kertz can for sure see me.
Joke's on you.
Oh, did you already use your plus 10?
Oh yeah. Oh, I have
Oh,
like
fuck.
nothing left.
Oh, I'm just like assuming you have it still. Like, haha, Kertz has my back no matter what.
Look
Okay.
at my booty, Kurtz. Don't you think it deserves a plus 10?
I'll take a shot.
15 will miss.
Oh my.
You just have not been rolling good this time, Eddie.
No.
Anything
At
else?
least I saved my oath for, something else that I guarantee is coming.
Yeah, it's like Sam sucked all of our rolls out when she left it, when she couldn't make it today. Don't be gross.
Wisdom save. Ooh, that was almost a
Good
tinge.
save.
That was almost a. All right, that's fine. We
That's
just go.
good. I'm writing a strongly worded letter to Roll20 and being like, "What did Jesse pay you?"
I like to
We'll
call
pay
this.
double.
I like to call this the Dragomir. Smash.
Hit, and miss.
God,
Alright.
33 damage.
please be dead.
Nope, not dead yet. And Curtsy Boy.
Finish it off, Kurt.
He's wheezing. His heart's a season. The walls are fucking melting. He's been
There's
awake for
vomit
far
on
too
his
long.
sweater already. Mama's.
Holy shit!
Oh, thank you.
How would you like to kill this poison Naga?
He just kind of half-heartedly throws the javelin, but for some reason, just goes
It just
right
makes
through
it.
both eyes.
All right, that was an excellent ending. And now, battle has been ceased. The fires from Sporelina's wall, I assume, fizzle away.
Drop it, yeah.
And it is now quiet once more. There is quite a variety of interesting mushrooms near you all, where the Naga have perished.
Sweet. First off, I am gonna help my friends out here, and we're gonna mass cure wounds it.
Okay.
Hold on.
Nice. That's a D4, yeah.
That's a D4.
Oof. Even.
Solid 20 for everyone who needs it. Not the Nagas. I know you're tricky stuff, Jesse. And then can I do a nature check on the cool looking mushrooms?
Which one? There are 3 different kinds.
I will start with the blue ones, I guess, because I'm closest to them.
Sure.
And can I get a creature type for the Nagas and a sea?
11 creature type monstrosity.
Thank you.
And can you tell me your roll? I'm out of the
29.
29. You identify this as a type of mushroom known as a moon child. And I will be sending that information to you momentarily.
Oh. Sporelina just looks really jazzed. She starts like taking up some of the mushrooms and puts them in her like foraging bags. And then I'm going to move to the green and black ones, and then I'll move back up to the brown ones, making sure that Kertz is doing okay.
He's
What-
not.
What kind of Nagas are these?
Poison Nagas. They are not a part of regular stuff.
Okay, we'll have to.
I feel like I should have advantage on this.
Don't forget guidance.
Yes. I feel like I should have advantage on this, is all I'm saying.
Can I dump? I'm gonna dump 20 points of lay on hands into Kertz and 20 into Morrik.
Okay.
Look how cute she is. So for the green mushroom, I got 15, and then for the tan mushroom up in the corner, I got 24.
Right. So this is for the Moonchild first. So would you like to read it out loud? I would love to hear
Oh,
it.
sure. While lunar ray mushrooms grow hardily within the fungi forest, they are very rare, generally growing in small groups with a larger moon mother. They are considered so scarce that even the residents of the forest have only had the pleasure of glimpsing a moon child once or twice in their lives. Lunar ray mushrooms are imbued with lunar power, and the moon mother mushroom watches over the small fungi, bathing them in a soft blue glow and protecting them with its innate power to reverse gravity as a spell. Distilled gravity, the luminescent blue frills of a moon mother, when distilled over several weeks with a successful DC 12 Wisdom survival check, allows a character to create an elixir that grants the imbiber dark vision to 120 feet and the ability to cast reverse gravity once per long rest for 1 week. I harvested enough to make one for each of our party members, including Cinna. But I leave enough for them to continue to grow here.
All right. The green one.
Poison pods. They kind of look like Dippin' Dots. I want to put it in my mouth.
And here is the description that you are welcome to read, or make someone else read it.
Poison pods. Pismutius. Even in still caverns, the bulbous stalks of the poison pod fungi gently sway on imperceptible underworld breezes. That doesn't sound right. But the germinated spore pods alight with a soft glow, separate from the stalk, and float away on the faintest of air currents. Light aura. Individual spore pods can
Pseudomius.
Pseudomius. Spore pods cast little light on their own, less than a normal candle, but a stalk in full bloom emits a green phosphorescent illumination that acts as a beacon to creatures in the darkness of the underworld in the hopes of dislodging its spore pods and distributing its seed. Sexy
Nice.
spores. Spore cloud. At the slightest touch or impact, the pods burst into a scintillating spore cloud of caustic vapor in a 30-foot radius. A character inhales the caustic vapor of a pseudomius spore cloud, becomes poisoned, is unable to breathe, and takes 1d6 poison damage on its turn. A character poisoned from caustic vapor can make a successful DC 15 con save at the end of each of its turns. At the end of each of its turn to end the ongoing damage and regain its breath, but the character remains poisoned for the next 24 hours. Piz pots? Capturing these spores without rupturing them is nearly impossible, but certain Funglette alchemists have mastered the technique by bottling them in a brittle skein.
Stop.
The pods.
Yeah. What is that?
It's skein, I think. Skein?
Scheme.
The pod becomes moderately durable, enabling them to be used as a weapon. As an action, you can throw a piss pod. That sounds bad. Up to 20 feet, shattering it on impact to make a ranged attack with a creature or object. Treating the piss pod as an improvised weapon. On a hit, the target is subject to a caustic vapor spore cloud. Sporelina is a funglette and is proficient and has an alchemy kit. This is kind of her thing.
All right. Well, you're gonna need to harvest. So these nature checks are just to like identify. if you want to harvest,
Right.
you will have to do some other things. And the
Okay, well, we
last
could
one,
do the last one, yeah.
I'll read this for the one for you if you so desire.
Sure.
All right.
Read to me.
Tiger blood. A pool of crimson liquid forms on the top of this mushroom. The substance has the consistency and smell of real blood, but it's actually a natural attractant formed by the fungus to tempt various carnivorous creatures. No harm comes to its benign subjects, but if they attempt to eat or drink a part of the mushroom, they take a number of spores with them. These spores mature in the belly of the creature and grow to twice their size before being excreted from the body with normal solid waste days later. Bloating waste. There is a 5% cumulative chance per ounce of liquid consumed or mushroom eaten that one of the spores gets trapped in the digestive tract, doubling its size every 20 days. After 2 to 3 months, the intestines swell and finally burst, causing the creature to die from toxicity unless the fungus is surgically removed. A procedure with a medicine check, DC 20. Blood lore. Drow priestesses and matrons use Sengri tiger in ritualistic sacrifices, where the blood of an offspring is joined with the liquid produced by the fungus and the essence drained into the scrying pool. The pool then reveals the near future, though its visions are subject to interpretation.
Fun. Your bitch is gonna try and harvest these. She's so excited. Especially, I'm putting my whole pussy into the moonflower or the moon mushrooms.
Moonchild, got it. All right, so I'm gonna need survival herbalism checks. So survival check with your herbalism kit, and I will give you a if you're proficient in both of them already, I'll give you double proficiency.
Okay, yeah, I'm proficient in both of them.
All right.
I will use the help act.
We'll
Gotcha,
use
gotcha.
guidance.
Oh,
The fuck. So the health action gives me
Advantage.
advantage.
Plus you get an
Okay.
extra. What's your proficiency right now?
I think it's plus
4, yeah.
Yeah. So then those are very, very well done. How many vials were you planning on getting? How many
Okay,
vials
so
do you have?
let me see. I don't know if there's a breakdown of what like the
I believe in a typical herbalism kit, there's 10 vials.
Oh, okay, let me see my list. Hold please. Okay, so I would have 6 left then in my herbalism kit. Okay, yeah, so I will take.
You can take all 6 if you so desire.
Yeah, I'm gonna take all 6 of the Moonchild because then that way I can make a potion for each person.
Okay. So
We'll try to anyway.
No container for the others unless you find another container.
I also have a poisoner's kit, which comes with containers. I also have an alchemy kit, which comes with containers.
Ah.
Yeah, boy. I assumed you wanted me to use the alchemy kit on the green ones because that's like what they specify.
Sure. The Skyne.
Okay. It's all the same, to be honestly. Do you want me to do another survival and then another alchemy?
Sure.
Yep.
Guidance.
Without issue, you can have as many as you wish.
Sweet. I'll assume that there's probably 10 in each. So I'll take with the spore one, the gas spores. I think I'll only do. No, I'll do 6 of those. Then I can give each one an improvised weapon, just like a way to get the fuck out if we need to. And then
those would be
the
good for causing chaos and Holoth once the shit hits
and
them.
confusion, that kind of stuff. Like we're magicians, you know. We dust of disappearance. Okay.
All right.
Next
And the
one.
last one. This one was a little bit tougher.
Yeah.
As you tried to get it, I would say
Guidance for my first one. For survival.
I see a +3 and a +2. Yep, still a little tough. You're able to get 2 full vials.
That's cool. I'll take it. 6. The Moonchild was the one that I really wanted because that one's cool. I am going to make a note that Sporelina is going to specifically save a Moonchild cutting to bring back to her parents. So she'll try and make potions for everybody when we have like another long rest, except the one that would be for her. She's going to save so her family can plant it in their village and use it.
Okay.
Do we want to take a couple of minutes to cut up these little fuckers for peace?
Sure.
It is a DC 19 nature check to see if we can harvest anything.
That'll be good.
Beautiful. And then it'll be Dex plus proficiency to see what we can harvest. Guidance, I assume.
Oh yeah.
Oh. So 8.
Oh no, I'm
Come on, give me a
helping you
4.
harvest.
16. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the 18 plus 4 plus 4.
So 22. All right.
And then type in the chat would be good so I can add all this stuff to
and
the bag.
Well, the last thing Jesse's gonna have to figure out, or I can try to figure out and run it by Jesse, because there's no poison Naga in this. But Guardian Naga is a CR10 creature, so I'm using its loot, and the 20, which we would get, doesn't apply to the poison Naga. So I assume we can harvest some like poison gland or.
I accept that. Yeah. All right. You guys good?
Yes.
Yeah. We need to. How long have we been traveling down this?
I'd say a solid few hours.
And we traveled
3 hours.
a few hours before.
You cut out.
I was saying it's probably time for a long rest because we traveled before we found that Aho.
Yeah, I would probably agree with you on that.
Should we make camp by the site of the glowing mushrooms? Obviously me and Barry can keep watch in case whatever's been attacking things down here tries to stalk us at night.
Yes, please.
As you guys look around, you're pretty certain that this place is quite wild and quite dangerous. There's a lot going on. If you want to try to find a place to camp, you're going to have to find a solid nook and maybe barricade yourself in. Or if you have some sort of a magic that will allow you to escape this reality, that could also work.
Where's a wizard when you need?
Or a bard.
Or a bar. I don't know. Does Cinnamoira even have a magnificent mansion?
I don't know.
I do not believe so.
Yeah, could we search out for a nook then?
Absolutely. I'm going to need a perception and a survival check. A perception to find the nook, a survival to assess that it is good enough for you to use.
Who's got the best perception?
Kertz gets advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got best survival.
Yeah.
18. You find a nice, comfy nook off to the side. And you are determined that it is good enough for you guys to make camp, and you are able to shuffle yourself inside.
Okay. Sporelina is going to take her form of mushroom and look like a mushroom as she dresses.
There you go.
Okay. And Kaelor, what are you doing right now?
Oh, Kaelor is gonna look. Oh, that looks like a nice little bat nook. Yeah, we're gonna take a nice little spell refreshing bat nap right over there.
And Morrik?
Oh, just gonna. If we're finding a place to sleep that's nearby, I'm gonna kind of try and gather what I can to try and make it look better for us to hide.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Oh, I mean, if any of these mushrooms got damaged in the process, I'll use them as like barriers.
Ah, okay. Give me a. Let's do a performance. This is like an artistic piece of work. You're trying to perform or do an artistic piece of work to make it look like these mushrooms naturally belong right here, blocking this area. Give me a performance check. 17, not bad. All right, I'll allow it. Looks pretty good as you blockade yourself in.
Gotcha.
And Elora, what are you guys doing?
I'm Barry's just sort of sitting in the front of the nook, sort of blocking out the area, and I think I've pulled out a pad of parchment, and I've just been sort of sketching my my tattoo and the changes that were made to it, and sort of just ruminating on where I'm being drawn to and what could be drawing me there, and yeah, and I'm just gonna also spend some spell slots to regain my exertion.
Spell slots for exertion?
It's for my maneuvers.
Ah, oh yeah, that's right. Because yeah, you don't. Okay, got it. All right. And Curtsy boy.
As soon as he takes off his armor, he makes himself a nice little bed and immediately goes to sleep, since it's been like 2.5 days since he's taken a long rest.
All right, and Sporelina.
Sorry. I'm assuming it's 12 pounds of meat that we get from it, or why? I'm confused.
Sorry, I'll get that information.
Okay,
to you.
thank
I just
you.
want to answer that.
Yeah. Let's see. What would Sporelina? Feeling at home for the first time in a long time. She's with mushrooms. She's like deep in the Underdark. She just kind of really plants herself into the ground and just deeply tries to connect herself with the natural force, to thank it for its ability to help her survive down here and to protect her friends.
Okay. Excellent. Well, you guys, let me roll for this. First half of the night goes by without a problem, and second half goes also by without a problem. Expend a ration, please. But otherwise, you are able to take a nice long rest. Go ahead and do that.
Huzzah! I have rations if anyone needs any.
Mm,
I had 7 spell slots left, no hit dice left, and I was running on less than half health.
Reminder that you only get half of your hit dice back.
Motherfucker.
Wait, what?
That's,
you only get
yeah.
You only get half of your hit dice back on a full rest.
Oh,
So if you used all of them, then you would only get 5 or 6. I don't know if Jesse's rounding up or down.
Always round down.
If you used if you only used 1, then you would get that 1. If you only used 4, you would get all 4.
I used
But yeah.
8,
So
I
you
get 4 back.
yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
but we're long resting, right?
This is so broken.
Correct.
There's no cap for your exertion pool, so I can just dump all the spell slots that I have remaining before a long rest into my exertion for the next day.
Does seem broken.
Oh wait, hold
Maybe I
on.
should
Maybe
recap
I
that.
need to fix something. Hold on. The start of your next long rest. So it actually technically would have to be at the beginning of my long rest, or the beginning of my new day. So
Okay.
Am I the only one that sets all my spell slots to 0 and then counts up?
Like you put all the red dots in there, so you take
I
out red.
I used Roll20.
Oh, that's right.
I don't use, so it's got like the numbers where
Oh,
it
I
says
see
like
what
you have 3 spell slots, and then it would say 3 next to it. But I start at 0 and then I count up.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure why, but
So,
I just
quick
like
question.
that way.
How much does Sporelina weigh?
You know,
Can't just
but
ask
there is
a
a
girl
lot of
and-
concern about a lady's weight. She's like 420 pounds. Blaze it.
Okay, so all right.
I literally
So
don't smoke weed.
I while we're traveling the next day, just to make it easier on you, make you be able to keep up and not have to trudge through things. You can take out the carpet of flying. It can still hold you. It just only goes 30 feet per second, which is still 10 feet faster than you can move around.
Correct. Yeah.
Nice.
And you're not like walking, so that helps probably with stealth.
Hey.
saying.
I have a +2 to stealth. That's embarrassing, actually. Hmm,
It's okay. I have advantage and +12. I can help.
There we go. I used to have pass without a trace, but then I was a good little mushroom and it gave back my staff. I still have pass without a trace. It's less convenient to cast.
All right, so you guys start setting out.
Correct.
All right, I see Elora is absorbing le bones, so go ahead and do that for all dead bodies on the ground currently. There are plenty of bones to go around.
Cool.
Not a
All right.
single one in that. That's pretty nice.
All right, well, you guys continue on heading towards, I'm going to keep your rolls from last time, but you guys continue on heading towards the lower part of this chamber, wherever it leads you. And just as before, you heard what sounds like Vore getting riled up and heading somewhere. You hear what sounds like massive feet moving through the underworld. Near you. As you travel for about an hour or two more, you finally come to what you assume to be the area that you've been hearing all of this for a very long time. I'm going to need everyone to make a stealth check.
God, we need to kill some humanoids, guys.
I'm proud of you, Sporelina.
Oh wow.
What is going on, guys?
What the fuck?
To be fair,
Okay,
it is a giant
okay.
thing made of bones and blood.
Okay, who drugged us last night?
Sporelina looks really flustered all of a sudden.
Sporelina, are you going to use pass without a trace or just let it happen?
All right, we'll pass without a trace us. Everyone gets a +10 to their stealth.
Spend that spell slot.
Yep.
All right. Well, that makes it a little bit better.
Jesse's like, still not enough. All right.
Shoot. Go ahead and drop your tokens right by those party tokens. Right. As you guys emerge from this area, you see several Vore around the corner, but you're able to sneak by them without much of an issue. And as you do, the Vore begin to charge an area over here. As they charge, you see a massive Vore leading that charge, and just before you think that something bad is about to happen, you see a creature emerge, massive and crystalline in form, with multiple eyes all about it, and with what looks to be wings of some sort, as you see this amazing creature defend its area as this giant Vore comes after it, and you can see this creature rush forward and immediately charge the Vore, the massive Vore, chuck it backwards, causing a lot of bludgeoning and piercing damage, not too dissimilar from the piercing damage that you witnessed earlier on from the smaller Vore. These Vore immediately see what just happened and get taunted and immediately rush away from you, going as far as they can.
Go, little friends, go! Sporelina says in Vore.
This creature then turns around and heads back into this crystalline layer until it goes off to the side and becomes one with the wall. and now all you see is crystal on the wall. All right,
What the
so
fuck is that?
that is. I'm going to read it to you in a moment.
Well, it looks like it's just defending its territory. Let's erect a fence and get the hell out of here.
It's a fence. It should be fine.
Because like a cave in here or something.
So, Sporelina, you know this to be a very, very rare sight of a Vidir. They are, what you know about them is they are emotionless warriors. They crave ascension, and the Vidir work on a grand scale. From what you remember about them, they are a hive mind, a collective, a cultural collective. Individuals think independently and possess their own, albeit limited, personality, but as a group, their motivations are solely focused on the survival of the collective.
Is this is not their natural habitat, correct?
This is in the underworld, it is.
Oh, okay, it is. These are called Vidirs, guys. They're kind of like a hive mind. This is gonna be a tough fight. I don't. Would I know if these are like a beast, like something I could talk to, or is it like elemental?
They are elemental. You
Yeah,
know
okay.
that they generally speak most languages.
Oh,
So it's possible we could broker some kind of understanding with them.
well, would it? Is it a normal thing to feed on the Vidir, or do they just seem to be killing, or do they just seem to be killing the Vore to get them away from them?
Or
Make an
are they
insight check.
expanding their fucking territory? All assuming.
Just a quick thing. Why do we see a person?
That is going to come after your insight check.
Oh, shit.
Hey.
All right, Elora. With that kind of an insight check, you're able to determine that these Vidir seem to be just protecting their territory from what you could see from this small interaction.
So we talk to the Vidir and we talk to the Vore, and we try and get them to leave each other alone.
Yeah. So, like, I mean, if that thing's so scary, why did the Vore keep fucking with it? Like, I don't know.
Because they're animals, babe. They don't know. All they know is protect, and that's what they're doing. They think this thing is trying to kill them, and it has killed a couple of them. So they perceive it as a threat. So as animals do, they protect.
I mean, maybe. Well, what if, like, maybe is there something else? It's like driving it into its territory, or maybe I don't know. Maybe they're just dumb.
Well, yeah, kinda.
Well, crystals do sing. There's a vibration to anything, and with some crystals have a higher vibration than others. It's possible that if these things are moving around the caverns, it is somehow triggering the Vore into a defensive posture.
Didn't they say it sounded like somebody else was also potentially hunting the Vore? This could explain it.
Possible.
And as you guys are discussing this, you see a humanoid individual covered in crystals. And I don't have a handout, so I'm just going to show you that.
Cute.
That doesn't look good.
I almost.
And you see them, and they immediately just kind of put their hand on the crystal, and you don't really see anything. You see a bit of a light emerge from the crystal, and then they look out in the distance. They do not see you. You are under magical stealth right now, and they just kind of walk back into the cave whence they came.
Can I walk out of the shadows before they turn around and walk away?
Okay, and what do you do?
I'm gonna like visibly hold up one hand. With my other hand, I'm gonna sheathe my greatsword on my back. And put my other hand up in the air. and say, "Hail, stranger. We mean no harm. Coming down here to investigate. Might we bend your ear?"
As she turns around, you see this large creature emerge immediately again from the wall, and she comes out and just says, "Hold, hold," and she puts her hand on this monstrosity elemental right
I do
over
the
here.
same as Barry takes a step forward, like, no, chill out, buddy.
And she says, "Come, you are welcome here."
I will drop pass without a trace then,
All
and
right.
walk up.
Can I insight that?
What? They're welcome? Sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm getting real bad vibes from this. It's fine.
Seems good to you.
Sporelina trusts everyone until they prove her wrong. Hi.
Hello. And what do we owe the pleasure to you individuals?
Well, we're currently in some wartime negotiation talks with the Ahul upstairs, and they are concerned that the population of Vore down here seemed to be thinning. We were following the tracks of what I assume is that thing, and I look at the large crystalline creature, and it led us here. We armed to you yours. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
The Grand Vizier are quite chaotic sometimes, and territorial as well. The Vore must have come a little too close, then. I apologize if we made any kind of a problem with the Ahul up there, but we meant them no harm.
It's just that the Vore, is how we feed people. So unfortunately, losing them is a great loss, and honestly, making a lot of people starve. We would.
You cut out, baby.
If we were able to talk to the Vore and convince them to stay away from this side of the cavern, that you could perhaps support a peace treaty of sorts between the two.
Absolutely. The preservation of life is our complete focus right now. And if the Vore are used for feeding of the Ahul and others of the underworld, then we must do what we must to prevent this to occur again.
Thank you. How lovely.
Um,
This is the nicest combo we've had in a long time, honestly.
Quick question. What do you mean by right now?
Well, that is the goal of our society, to preserve life as much as we can. Life is precious, and that is our current goal.
In that vein, have you any alliances with the likes of Embla or Stoneholm or the Ahul themselves?
We do not make alliances, but we try to not to stay. We try to stay out of any such things.
Is this fucking Sweden?
If your societal goal is the preservation of life, you should know that there is a war currently being fought against an enemy that holds the opposite in their hands. They pray to a god who worships only death and destruction upon this realm, down here and on the above realms. And if preservation of life is your societal goal, it might be advantageous to lend a helping
Assist.
hand. Yes.
I mean, no pressure, and I totally understand the neutral stance. If you know anything about Funglettes, you know that we generally abide by the same general rule. But in times of great sorrow, when hundreds, if not thousands, of innocent people and children are being slaughtered, it does seem selfish of us to stand aside.
And is there a particular... Who is doing this is a better question.
I'm gonna pull out one of the house emblems that we have, and I'm just gonna like slide it across the ground.
Her?
Them, I don't
Him?
know, they're gen-
Them.
I see.
Drow, you know. Not all of them are bad. I've met some nice Drow, but these ones in particular are incredibly ruthless.
Would you like to come into our society for a moment? I think we might have something of interest to you.
We'd be honored.
You're not gonna strip search us, are you?
Yeah,
No.
the Yahoo did that. That was
Yahoo
very
literally
bizarre.
strip searched us, and I don't really need to see Kertz naked again.
Honestly, we see Kurtz naked all the time. I don't even notice it anymore.
I know.
I look around, Kurtz is naked right now.
Working
what
on it. You assumed they were getting strip searched.
would it be would it be polite to leave Barry out here?
As she looks over Barry, she just says, "What is his nature?"
He is, let us say, used parts left over. We like to use the whole Vore, if you know what I mean.
Our society does not take kindly to those that have moved on after life. And it might be best for them to stay out, yes.
Mama says stay. And he just pouts and moves over to a large mushroom and sit.
Okay.
Yes, thank you for your hospitality. We'd be more than happy to oblige.
All right.
She's like, this was an elaborate trap! Everyone is in crystal prisons.
So, you guys head in past the Grand Vizier into the Crystalline Caves. And as you do, you pass by, the more and more you walk in, the more and more blue everything becomes and crystalline everything becomes. You start to see other individuals all around you. Individuals that look like dwarves, human, elves, drow, and so forth. All of which share the same crystalline-like skin and crystals coming out of their bodies. As you give them more of a look over, you can see some of them have been completely taken over by crystals, such as this individual. Others look to be less humanoid and more crystalline, similar to this individual. And as you continue on further and further, oh, I did have a picture of them. Damn it. So, the shepherd of the colloid. And as they invite you in, you could see all these different individuals, and they lead you into a large chamber where the glow of the blue light seems to emanate the most from this chamber. And one of the Grand Vizier that was around here just walks over, and then gets over into this corner and settles down like a dog in a haystack.
Cute.
You see other Grand Vizier around and other individuals all scattered around this area as this individual who is speaking with you. Page. Everyone, I would like you all to meet. I did not get your group name.
What did you call us?
The followers of the
The
winter
Order of
Flower?
the Winter
The Order of the Winter.
Flower.
The Order of the Winterflower. As they all very kindly welcome you, give you a wave, give you a nod, give you a bow. Many different individuals in this area right now. My name is Saphiria.
Oh, did you cut
And
it?
And he's cut out.
yep, and these individuals explain that they have information on the Drow that have been of interest of late. Please share what you have come to tell us.
Lore dump on Rybalka and the attacks there, in the stealing of the crystal, which might be of interest to them. The attacks against Embla, the data we know about the houses and their goals and their allegiances to the Neff or whatever, I forget the name of that she has in this, but basically the Spider Queen.
Narnius.
Nefarnius. And the tracking that we've done, the war, the people, really play up the people that have been lost and the direness of the situation. Also, the kind of weird, like, I don't know if I would leave in the whole Makinga thing. I think I would leave that out, like, because I'm still not sure about her and all
Yeah.
that. And they don't seem like they would be cool about her anyway and her path. So.
All right. As you speak this out, they all give a nod, all simultaneously give a nod, as Safiria responds. And this is just another example of the treachery of the Drow that we have experienced recently. We too have our grievances with this matriarch House of Gullion, Elora. And we too will be making sure to make our amends with the Drow, whether they want to or not. Although all life is precious, what they have been doing has been a bastardization of our beliefs and taking advantage of our magics and culture. I would like to see if any of you, as she points to all of you, would wish to join us, and we could help you together face the Drow.
What do you mean by that?
Become crystal people.
Become crystal people?
It
Yeah.
would be a gradual change, and you would only become crystal after your death, immediately following your death. But we would put the seeds within you right now. And if the unfortunate does occur, you will reawaken as one of us. And as she says this, you guys see a dwarf walk from around the corner, and you notice exactly who this dwarf is. It was, in fact, the mayor of Embla, Stonetooth,
Nice.
covered in
Oh.
crystals,
My.
as he walks over to you and just says, I have agreed to this path as well, and I have shared my entire livelihood with the colloid. I have become one with the colloid, and I would like nothing more than to get revenge on those who have done me wrong in my life. But now, in my unlife, I can see more clearly than ever.
Can we get some clarifications on the terms of service of this crystallization?
Yeah, I have like just a question for Jesse in particular to like specify this. So does this mean dead as in all 3 death saves failed? Our friends haven't been able to bring us back dead. If I just go down, but I'm able to save my death saves, I don't become a crystalline person, correct?
So we'll find out.
Okay, no, I'm gonna need an answer, bud, because this
The DM does not tell you an answer.
DM.
You have to interpret it
so
yourself.
what has to happen? So
Hey guys, can we do a quick sidebar over here?
Hello,
real quick.
hello. Pardon
hello.
us. Nothing rude, I promise.
Orc is like trying to get clarification. He's like, wait a minute, what do I do?
I don't like the situation. We're kind of in the middle of it, and I don't know if we can actually say no here. But I really don't want to do this.
Can I pray to the natural force to see if this is something that she would be or they would be okay with?
Sure. What do you do?
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna hold up my finger. Hold on one moment, please. And I'm gonna kind of just like plunge my hands in the dirt, and Sporelina's eyes go white. Bring druidic to the whispering in Druidic to the ground herself, trying to figure out what this is.
All right, religion check, DC 15.
I'm
Natural
gonna.
one.
So many nat ones tonight.
I'm so over this.
Do you have? I'm looking at this shepherd lady, asking her like, so I die, and then I get brought back because the seed that you put inside makes me similar to this man, pointing at Stonetooth. Is that it? Do you become more powerful, or how does this work? What happens to me?
You will become one of the colloid. Your body will turn to crystal, eventually taking over, and eventually becoming a part of the colloid. And every time she says colloid, she kind of gestures to the area all around you.
Right. Okay. I look back and be like, I'm kind of like just want to thank him real quick and be like trying to talk to the patron, basically, trying to talk to the current, and just be like, it's more power. What do you think?
So, I mean, the main part I'm trying to figure out is like, am I still, like me after the, crystal? Cause,
Are you even you right now?
I've been asking myself a lot about that lately. Things have been in flux a lot.
Yeah, I don't know if the current's gonna answer or not, but yeah, it'd be if they don't answer, then I probably won't do it.
So I'm gonna try to tangent the conversation with the crystalline people. Just trying to strike up some casual conversation about, oh yeah, so who were you and what was your life like before you went crystal? Just trying to see if I can figure out if it seems their personality and personhood changed entirely or not.
Sure. They explain, Stonetooth explains his life, how he led the rebellion in Embla, became mayor after that rebellion, and jettisoned out the old mayor, and explains everything to a T, what is factually true that you remember about his history. Roll an insight check.
With guidance.
Seems legit to you.
I ask if he remembers what I said to him on his deathbed.
That's the wrong guy.
Yeah.
The mayor?
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
right.
Xavier.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. This is the guy
we
that died in the
didn't
fire.
save.
Yeah. Cool.
Hey, Mayor guy, what was the last thing you said to me?
I don't remember. What did you say? I personally don't remember. DM.
No, what he said to me? He just said, "Don't worry about it. Avenge me."
Ah. Then he would remember that and tell you.
Damn.
Damn.
I can't speak for my compatriots here, but my connection to the deity that helps me, I believe would preclude me from accepting your invitation, as tempting as it is. You all seem like very lovely people, but I'm afraid I would have to decline.
There is no shame in declining us. We
Yeah, I
respect
mean-
all decisions.
This sounds like super cool, but unfortunately, I believe that my spored body is owed to the natural force for all the gifts she has bestowed for me in this life. I think it would go against my faith. Although I gotta say, you guys look super cool, and I am a little jealous.
Oh yeah, I wish I could too, but I'm kind of concerned that with my weird heartbeat and weird kind of rotty anatomy, I'm afraid it might result in some complications.
We promise you it will not result in any complications. Whether you are sworn to a specific deity before or after, you will become part of the colloid, and everything will be okay. But we will not pressure you. We do not believe in peer pressure, and it is your decision. But if you do not become part of the colloid, you must understand that we cannot give you the information that we know about the Drow, and we will keep...
What if we were
Morrik
able
will
to
step
get
up.
people to join in our place?
We're not doing that. That's a
Roll a
slippery slope.
persuasion check.
I'm not asking you, Kertz. I'm asking her.
Roll a persuasion check, Sporelina.
Yeah.
I believe this is acceptable.
There are tons of people that I'm sure the mayor. I'm sorry, I don't know if you're technically the mayor anymore, but there are tons, I believe, of people that could follow in this path, and I believe. Oh God, what's the mayor's first name?
Torin. Stone Druid.
I believe Torin would actually be a great example of a life after death, especially with people who are now mourning his loss.
And not only that, but people who are on the precipice of death themselves due to the war.
Right. It would equate not only perhaps some sort of salvation, but a chance at an afterlife that would not have happened beforehand.
I believe that this would be acceptable, yes. If you could bring us 6 individuals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
There's-
individuals
yeah.
that would be willing, and they have to be willing,
Of course.
then
What if
we
just
can
one of
accept.
us did it?
If one of you did it, we could share with you the knowledge that we have collectively with you.
All right, Morrik steps up. He's like, all right, what do we put it? Like my ass, or do I have to eat it, or what?
Nice. Bend over, please.
It doesn't have a flared base. It doesn't go near that place.
Bite down on this crystal.
Yeah.
It's
'cause
actually
he
quite
asked the
simple.
current, and he's like,
Call me
he's like,
mother.
hey, it sounds like more power, and he didn't hear the current say anything back, so he's like, oh, fuck it, I'll do it anyway.
Very well. And she reaches out her finger, and you can see it is extremely sharp. And she just says, prick your finger, and you will have the gift of the colloid.
What happens if I do more than prick my finger?
Then you will have a lot of blood on the ground.
Yeah, don't dirty up the place, Morrik. Gosh.
All right. I will just take my finger, and push it into her finger.
And a little prick of blood comes
Oh,
out.
that's good stuff.
Take 900 damage. Oh, God.
Instant death.
I'm going to need a con save, or you can choose to fail it.
I'll choose to fail it. Fuck it.
Right.
What can go wrong?
As you let the
New
crystalline
character.
take over your veins, you feel it emerge from you, and then you hear whispering all around you. You look around, no one's talking, but you
Oh,
hear
fuck.
everyone thinking, welcome to the colloid, welcome to the welcome to the welcome to the welcome to the colloid.
Welcome to the colloid.
I try to say in my head, thanks.
And as you do, you are bombarded with information. Like in the Matrix movie, when you download the information on how to fly an airplane or helicopter.
I know kung
Convulsing.
fu.
I know.
And I need to get to the page. Here we go. Get out a paper or pencil. You'll need it.
God damn it, Jesse.
Hold on. Let me open up the notes section of D&D Beyond. My typing skills are garbage, but I will go as fast as I can.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Right. You receive this information quite quickly, but it comes to you as if over the course of years, in an instant.
Oh fuck.
Ouch.
You see
Start talking like Joe Biden.
you see the individuals, the Vadir and the Colliater, meeting with the Drow a few years ago. You know that you are going to strike an alliance with the Drow and the new matron of Halath. You gifted them a very powerful artifact known as the Verdifact. I will type that out. You know that this artifact is what is used in order to harvest the souls of the living in order to power the colloid, but it is only to be used on those that volunteer.
Wait, it powers the colloid, which I am not a part of.
You are now a part of the colloid, and the souls are absorbed via the Verdifact. The item looks like an enormous, flawless, carved gem. Its many facets scintillating with color. When a living creature, yada yada yada. So, anyway, you know that it was a gift to Matron Melora Golian as a way for a peace treaty between her and those of the colloid. You know that Melora have betrayed the Vadir and the colloid themselves.
What a bitch.
You know that the colloid was supposed to be receiving a plethora of souls over the coming weeks and months, and they did for the first few months, but then the souls stopped coming in. Unsure of what was happening, the Vadir launched a spy mission in order to infiltrate what was going on in the city of Halath, particularly in Tolgoroth Tower, where the Verdifact was stored at the highest peak of the tower. They saw, as they crept and spied on Melora, grabbing her enemies of the Drow and any prisoners she could find, and slitting their throat in front of the Verdifact. This caused their soul to immediately be sucked in to the Verdifact. But instead of going to the colloid, somehow Matron Melora Golian was channeling all of the soul's energy to herself.
Soul powered, baby.
I've heard this one before.
I still don't understand what she needed with the other crystal.
I asked the colloid, what is the moon? Do they know of the moon shard?
We have never heard of such an artifact.
I will relay the information to them of what I know about how it apparently killed Kertz when he touched it, but somebody else didn't die when they touched it, and the Drow stole it, and it might be related to some spider god.
Yeah, I'll also tell them what I saw when I touched it. And
Oh, I don't know about that.
I'll tell them.
As you relay this information, they say, "This sounds like a powerful artifact. And as for what it could do, we are uncertain, but in the hands of the Drow, and specifically Matron Melora Golian, we are not all happy with what it could mean." What are you knowing?
Dog eyes.
Dog was messing with me.
Okay. So you were able to spy. You were able to get in there and spy on her. In that
Indeed.
tower. How?
And we have been wanting to get our Verdifact back ever since, as it is very holy to us. And you also feel that need now, Morrik, by the way.
How big is this thing?
It's about the size of a huge creature.
Fuck. Okay.
You also know, because you're connected to the colloid, a Verdifact is the beating heart of the Cabal of Vadir, who created it. Only they can reabsorb it into themselves effectively destroying it. So, if you are able to sever the energy from Matron Melora and have a Grand Vidir with you, they would be able to absorb the Vertifact back into themselves and bring it back to the colloid.
What's the Grand Vidir is the big boys?
Big boys.
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, like, how do I get a Grand Vidir or become one?
Well, if they help us with the inevitable siege on Halath, there'll be a lot of these big boys around, and, we'll just take one with us for final battle.
Yeah. Okay.
So you know that in order to expedite ascension, several Vidir can undergo a ritual wherein they bind themselves to each other, becoming a new amalgamation entity known as a Grand Vidir. The creation of a Grand Vidir is a last resort amongst the Vizier, for along the greater power, a Grand Vidir has a greater hunger for soul energy.
I mean, they would work really well alongside Barry because they could take the souls, Barry could take the bones. We leave no crumbs, is what I'm saying.
So basically, they do a Dragon Ball Z fusion dance, and they all go together and become super.
We need focus.
Focus.
Sounds
Okay.
like a avatar made of soul stones, which seems kind of familiar.
All right. So that was a lot. Like, you're saying this takes years to explain to me in my mind in a moment, and I'm just like, come back like, oh, what year is it? Just fucking done.
He came and
There-
shat himself at the same time.
Morrik, there is more, but I will share it with you privately.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna rummage around my pockets, find some gold, and just drop it slyly on the floor. See if I get a normal Morrik reaction.
Morrik, how do you
Piece
react?
of candy.
Let's see. What side are you standing on me, and where do you drop it?
Okay. Where are you in this mess?
I have Yeah. Where are we?
I'm gonna come up just kind of to behind and to the right of you, and just gonna be like, oops, I definitely dropped that and didn't notice it.
Okay. You're doing one of those things.
Yeah.
Do you like stick out your butt while you do it as you try to pick up the coin?
Oh no! Oh god, I didn't notice it. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. You want a Morrik snack? There's a little Morrik snack on the ground.
I'm gonna grab a handkerchief. I'm gonna my head's gonna lean back, and I grab a handkerchief out of my back pocket, which inside is a bit of string and wood, and I'm gonna act like I'm sneezing to the side. I'm gonna sneeze really loud to my right side away from him, and summon Unseen Servant to go pick up the gold.
You see the coin just lift up. Does Unseen Servant require a verbal or somatic?
That's why I'm saying I act like I sneeze to try and cover the fact that I'm doing this.
Do a sleight of hand check.
Oh, sure. Yeah. It's
14. What's your passive perception, Kaelor?
My passive perception is 15.
Oops,
Oh,
you noticed.
Oh no,
just
wait,
barely.
hey, no, it's 11. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one.
And you notice that the coin just starts lifting itself up somehow.
going into my pocket.
I assume this is obviously Morrik, and I feel better about this. You now have 2 more gold.
So,
That's right. Now I got 58 gold. Woo!
given our friend here and given a pledge that should we prevail in Holoth, that the Vertifact will be returned and destroyed by one of your creatures, will you send forces to help with this assault?
The forces have been ongoing since they stole the Vertifact from us.
Wait, can I talk to you guys when I'm not here?
Unfortunately, you must be connected to the colloid in order to talk to us, or in the near vicinity of us. You will
Wait,
not be able to
I am
communicate
connected to
while
the
you are.
colloid, though.
But when you exit the colloid, and she gestures around all this crystalline structure of this cave.
Oh. So I can't take a piece with me of the colloid to communicate to you. That's not how that
Unfortunately,
works.
no.
Like
But
a
if you are
network.
within close proximity, you could
It's Wi-Fi.
discuss
You
with
need
them.
to-
Yeah,
you
it's
need to
Wi-Fi.
move.
But what
So
if he's like the full crystal creature? Then is he okay to talk to you guys over long distance? Like try to like
Yes.
sneak around the back of Morrik.
Unfortunately, it still requires a close distance or being a part of the colloid.
Ah,
So you'll have forces that are attacking Haloth and will aid in the sack.
Indeed.
Well, this couldn't have gone any better.
Sick. Okay, so well, I guess we still.
Nope, still can't hear you. She cut out. Unless I get it. Can you guys hear me? Hello.
Everyone okay?
Hello.
Oh, I think Discord just dropped out.
Seven.
Discord dropped us out.
Those bastards!
I know.
I thought you cut out, and I was like, "Hello."
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought it was,
what the hell is it?
internet.
Nobody was saying shit.
Yeah, I didn't hear anybody, and then I was like, what's happening?
Oh no.
You were saying?
So I guess I should probably go talk to the Vore then to keep them away, so we can continue feeding the forces, for the war and all.
Is there a mushroom that you could encourage to grow around the entrance to the colloid here that would repel the Vore?
Oh, that's a good question. I would assume that the Vore would know better than to go near the green mushrooms, the one that explodes.
That is indeed true. They actually avoid it.
Yeah. Can I try my best to transplant some spores out front of their thing? Make sure that they know to just stay away from them, try not knock them off or anything. That way, maybe the Vore will stay away from this side of the cave.
Very well.
I'll still talk to the Vore though, just for safety reasons, and we'll try to talk to them. Animals.
Of course, of course.
There's no way to make the crystals create a barricade, is there?
The crystals do grow, but very slowly. And by the time that it would become useful, well, the
It'd be
Vore
too
would have
late.
probably destroyed it again.
What happens if you took the crystals of the colloid and transplanted them somewhere else into the ground and had them grow? Would you expand and be able to talk to each other from that distance?
That is a possibility, but we do everything with agreement with the colloid, and we will not expand unless the colloid agrees to it.
Well, if possible, with this war effort, would that be something the colloid would be able to accept to happen?
Potentially.
Like, because we have to go to talk to these Vore and prepare for this war effort. And if I was allowed to take some crystals to implant in the ground and have them grow, then we could expand, especially in this war effort time. If we expand the colloid, I could go there and give you the signal on which we would want to attack and give you information.
We are currently attacking Haloth as we speak.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, right. So we should go. Like now.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to the Vore and start planting spores.
Okay. All right. Should we bring crystals? Yes or no?
No,
Yay, nay. Oh,
no.
okay. All right. Okay.
Very good. May you bring the colloid with you wherever you go. As she gives you a strange blessing that you are not familiar with.
Thank you, Saphira.
Colloid
Is
be
where
with
we
you.
will end
And also
the
with
session.
you.
Thanks for being
Yes.
crystal clear.
Ew.
Oh,
Yeah, I was literally going to roll one of these guys until I realized I was reading and they don't have blood, so I was like, that's not going to work for an anti-paladin.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool though, guys. If you go read the races for them,
Maybe don't read that because I don't want any
Oh, yeah.
spoils.
I mean, if you guys did your homework at the beginning of the campaign, you would have already read
Yeah.
it.
Like you should have.
Anyway,
It was a long time ago.
It
All
is. But I think that is where we will end tonight's episode. I think that is a good spot to end.
yeah.
So, thank you everyone who has listened this long. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We would appreciate it very, very much. And thanks. Yeah.